In the heart of the Amazon, a group of friends embarked on the adventure of a lifetime, but their dream trip quickly turned into a desperate fight for survival. Manish, an avid outdoorsman, along with his friends Priya, Arjun, and Neha, had planned this journey for years. Their excitement was palpable as their small boat sliced through the dark waters, carrying them deeper into the world's largest rainforest. Surrounded by a symphony of exotic birds and the dense emerald canopy, they felt a profound connection to the untamed wilderness, completely unaware of the impending disaster that would test their limits. The journey took a terrifying turn when the boat's engine sputtered and died, leaving them adrift in the powerful current. Panic set in as the vessel lurched violently, and before they could react, it capsized, tossing them into the murky river. Gasping for air, they scrambled onto a remote, muddy riverbank, watching in horror as their supplies, and their only link to civilization, were swallowed by the water. The deafening silence of the jungle replaced the engine's drone, and a wide shot captured their terrifying isolation, 4 small figures dwarfed by an endless sea of green. They were stranded miles from any known outpost, with nothing but the clothes on their backs. The first few days were a grueling lesson in survival. Thirst became an agonizing obsession, forcing them to search desperately for a clean water source. Their throats parched and their bodies weakening. Hunger gnawed at their stomachs as they foraged for anything edible, their inexperience making every plant and fruit a potential poison. The relentless humidity and swarms of insects added to their misery, and the initial shock gave way to a creeping despair. Close-ups of their haggard faces, etched with fear and exhaustion, told a story of fading hope as the reality of their predicament sank in. As the days blurred together, the jungle revealed its unforgiving nature. They had chilling encounters with the local wildlife. A venomous snake slithered dangerously close to their makeshift camp, and the distant guttural roar of a jaguar haunted their sleepless nights. Their attempts to navigate the dense undergrowth were met with thorny vines and treacherous, muddy terrain that seemed to actively resist their progress. The immense physical and mental strain began to fray their bonds. Scarce resources and conflicting ideas on how to survive led to heated arguments, with accusations and blame turning friends into adversaries in their shared struggle. Just as their spirits hit rock bottom, a flicker of hope emerged from the oppressive gloom. While scouting for a clearer path, Manish stumbled upon an old, water-damaged map tucked inside a rotted log, its faded lines hinting at an old trail. Simultaneously, Priya, who had salvaged their damaged radio, managed to coax a faint, crackling signal from its speaker, a garbled voice that was barely audible but undeniably human. Their hope was further bolstered when they discovered the remnants of a primitive campsite, a crude fire pit, and discarded bindings, suggesting that others had been there before. It was the lifeline they so desperately needed. Fueled by a renewed sense of purpose, the group rallied for one final, desperate push. Their journey became an intense race against time, a brutal test of their dwindling strength. They faced their most significant obstacle yet, a wide, fast-flowing river that stood between them and the direction indicated by the map. With nothing but a fallen log and sheer determination, they worked together, their previous conflicts forgotten in the face of a common goal. Despite their weakened state, they pushed onward, each step a victory against the jungle that had tried to claim them. Their perseverance was finally rewarded. As they collapsed on the far bank of the river, the faint sound of a helicopter grew louder, its blades cutting through the humid air. Tears of relief streamed down their faces as a search party descended, their rescuers a vision of salvation. The emotional moment of their discovery was a whirlwind of relief, exhaustion, and overwhelming gratitude. They were safe, their harrowing ordeal finally over. The aftermath saw the 4 friends, scarred by their experience, but bonded by an unbreakable shared trauma, reflecting on their journey. A final, sweeping shot of the vast Amazon served as a powerful reminder of nature's awe-inspiring beauty and its terrifying, indifferent power.